Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. My name is Alex, and this is going to be the beginning of a series on energy healing. I've been battling quite hard with doing this because on the one hand, I get very self-conscious because nothing you say is quite right. Because I care deeply about this. And it's hard to say things accurately when they're quite complex. But I'm going to continue because I think it's important. I think there's a need for discussion on this subject. I think it's one of the most exciting and wonderful things a person can do. And so I really want this to take off and to be something to listen to for others who are in the field. So what is energy healing? Energy healing is helping people to come back to wholeness using the intuition around their vibrational field. So it's literally tuning into vibes and helping vibes to shift. So you can do that in all sorts of ways. You can do that with spaces by making a space beautiful. You can do that with your hands. If you are this way inclined, you may also have a talent for it. I think it can be developed, although I know some very good healers who just don't have it in their hands. Their hands are not their instruments, and they feel very inadequate when they hear everyone else talking about, oh, I can feel this and I can send that. And they're like, oh, I'm not good enough. And that's not true. It's just a different medium. So if it's in your hands, you will find that you can sense people's pain and that you want to express love and compassion and care with those hands. And you can learn how to do that consciously and effectively and really do amazing work with various illnesses, injuries, and problems with your hands. Some of us are obviously much more talented than others, but if you've got it, you've got it. It's like being a musician. You don't have to be Stravinsky in order to have a license to create music. You just have to love it and do it. So don't feel insecure. Just use what you've got and do it because you love it. Okay, so we've covered hands. Then there's eyes. You can use your eyes to send energy healing. And this is basically a perceptive, loving, and compassionate gaze. So clairvoyance will be particularly gifted at this. But if you've got it, you've got it. And if you can read people by looking at them, you've got it, okay? So don't be shy, just go for it. Some people just know. They just know. They don't know how they know, but they do. And so those people will often have a conceptual gift, and they'll be very good at helping people with conceptual blocks and conceptual shifts that will bring wholeness and high vibrations. High vibrations are vibrations of joy, peace, love, vitality, gratitude, acceptance, trust. Okay? So we all know what that feels like, and we all know what it feels like when we are out of alignment with that. Some people are clairaudient, and it's not just for, oh, I hear Aunt Mary saying, the ring fell behind the counter. Sometimes it's almost like you can hear. I had a partner who had amazing ears, and he said he could hear people's vibration, like a sound, like music. And with a bit of training, you can then, if you've got that ability, bring it to the voice and use the voice for healing. This is different to performance music. It doesn't always sound great, sound healing, but it feels amazing. And this is another way of using your gifts. So those are all the different ways. Healing is similar in many ways to counseling. Many counselors are healers and many healers are counselors, but there's not a complete overlap, okay? And of course, there's this duality between just receiving healing and not having to do anything, and learning how to heal with the help of a healer, which is an empowered process of self-transformation. And for me, it's one of the most optimum methods to give and receive. Okay, so we're going to be covering Reiki, the philosophy of energy healing, some of the theory, some of the science, and also just the practical experiential process of giving and receiving healing. Very subjectively, not fairly, not comprehensively, with lots of blind spots and misunderstandings. And you're going to hear me being a klutz. So I'm just going to have to klutz up and accept that that's how it's going to be, because otherwise I'll never speak out. So enjoy. And I hope it helps you, and I hope it helps me and our clients and humanity in general. Let's raise the vibes.